Look at this sunrise behind me, guys. Beautiful, gorgeous, fiery sunrise in Springfield right now. It's 63 degrees on south and southeast winds with very dry dew points. We do have some rain arriving to the south. Those clouds in Springfield is what's making for that pretty sunrise. Lighter rain around Bentonville. We do have some heavy rain setting up around Fayetteville. Some lighter showers around Jasper and Harrison as well. This rain continues to move east and northeast through north central Arkansas and will clip southern Missouri as we head through the day today. It's 58 degrees in Rolla, 63 in Springfield. Warmer temperatures south and east and more muggy where it's raining. Otherwise really dry and crisp as you head out the door. By dismissal, 77 degrees, mostly cloudy, seasonal, and those showers focused to the south. So hour by hour, we keep that rain chance really from Springfield and areas to the south. Temperatures in the upper 70s with mostly cloudy skies. We're mostly cloudy tonight, and then another front rolls through tomorrow with more showers and storms. Temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. So we keep that storm chance a little bit healthier on Wednesday. Some of these showers could linger early on Thursday, mostly cloudy with a temperature of 80 degrees. Then that heat returns. Later on in the week, we've got temperatures back in the middle 80s. Then we have that summertime high pressure set up Sunday and Monday. We're back up near 90 degrees then. Joe, Lauren.
We start off with your education coverage as high school students in Nixa are gaining real-life journalism experience before even applying to college.
Hannah Zettel checked in with contributors at the award-winning student magazine The Wingspan to see how their newsroom stacks up against ours.
Well, that's right. Nixa High School is truly preparing the next generation of journalists, but the program teaches beyond the fundamentals of news. It also aims to prepare kids for the current state of journalism. High school news magazine Wingspan releases issues quarterly and covers a wide variety of topics from politics to features. Students are responsible for putting the magazine together. They pitch story ideas, report, take photos, and even develop advertisements. They're learning all of this at a time when journalism is under the microscope. But advisor Beth Eggleston says that doesn't intimidate her students.
I do see that the students appreciate now more than ever what a good factual story can do for the audience, for the readers, and how important it is to really focus on those facts. And so I'm hoping that my students, when they leave, they can say, I know how to find facts.
And all that hard work has finally paid off as Wingspan was recently recognized as one of the top 15 high school news magazines in the country. So congratulations to all of those up-and-coming journalists.
So we see it as the next progression of first aid in America.
20 veterans take their lives nationwide every day. It's a problem that military have tried to solve for many years.
A Seattle-based nonprofit now believes it has an answer to help. It's founded by Marine Corps veteran Aaron Quinonez. He stopped by Ozark yesterday to raise awareness and money for a mobile app called Operation Pop Smoke. The military name comes from the method of throwing a smoke grenade, signaling a helicopter to come and pick up the wounded.
Operation Pop Smoke was developed as a private messaging system centered around a squad of veterans. If a vet is having suicidal thoughts, the app can send a GPS location to the group to quickly find them.
Now they don't have to think about who am I going to call, what am I going to say, I don't want to bother people. All they have to do is have 3 seconds of clarity to push that button and it sends the alert. And so we're never going to leave a man behind. So what it does is this app gives that veteran that little bit of hope that their squad is coming for them. And so they're going to fight harder and longer to stay alive because they don't want to let the squad down.
Right now, you can pre-order Operation Pop Smoke on its website, which will be released November 11th.
Some more news around the Ozarks for you now. 3 people are under arrest for animal cruelty after some of them allegedly posed as a non-profit animal rescue while housing more than 100 dogs in bad conditions. Stephen Woodington was arrested along with an unidentified man in the state of Texas for animal cruelty. But while officers were investigating, they found that Woodington and his wife Tiffany were running a rescue called All Accounted For back here in Benton County, Missouri. When authorities and staff from a Humane Society task force went and checked on this, they found 38 dogs and 1 cat alive, along with more than 120 dogs and another cat that had already died. Tiffany Woodington faces 10 felony charges and 2 misdemeanors.
Attorney General Eric Schmidt is warning Missourians about a new scam targeting the elderly. There have been hundreds of reports that people are receiving calls from a scammer posing as the U.S. District Court. The scammers are pretending to be relatives of the victim and say they need money to get out. Often scammers pose as someone's grandchild. As usual, if you receive a call or even an email from someone claiming to know you, you should confirm that it's legitimate before sending any money. To report these scams, you can call the Consumer Protection Hotline. That number 1-800-392-8222.
Voters who can't make it to their polling place in Walnut Grove or Springfield for a special election set for November 5th can start casting ballots today. Greene County Clerk Shane Scholler says absentee ballots can be voted in the clerk's office at 1126 North Boonville between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and you can cast that early vote between now and Monday, November the 4th.
Now here's a look at what's coming up on CBS This Morning.
Hello to you, I'm Gail Kane. Coming up, actor Mike Coulter in Studio 57. You remember Luke Cage? Yeah, you do. How is new CBS drama Evil explores science, religion, miracles, and mysteries? That's coming right up, CBS This Morning.
All right, we have a few Google trends happening today, the first of which comes from Puerto Rico, an earthquake that's happened overnight, a 6.0 magnitude.
That's a massive one, right?
Yeah, pretty big on the Richter scale, but there was no tsunami threat. Of course, it's an island nation, so that's the first thing you check for right after that. They didn't have a tsunami threat, and these poor people, earthquake overnight, and right now they have Tropical Storm Karen sitting overhead bringing them some heavy rain.
Okay, so they were bracing for that, and I read that a lot of schools are already closed as they prepare for
the tropical storm.
Okay.
Yep.
Another trend we're following is a recall we told you about earlier in the show. Losartan, which is a blood pressure medication, has been recalled for the possibility that it has an ingredient that could cause cancer.
That's right, and it's a voluntary recall because the chemical has been found in that drug, right?
So it's Torrent Pharmaceuticals that's issued the recall. And it's losartan potassium tablets and losartan potassium hydrochlorothiazide tablets. So make sure if you're on blood pressure medication to check for those ingredients.
And now we need to also give a shout out to you guys, telling you to come see us
this
on
weekend.
Saturday,
Yeah, right here at the studio, 2650 East Division. We'll be here with some puppies and kitties.
It's the barking lot, all right, from 9 a.m. to 11. All those rescues that you see here on Daybreak and on Midday, they're all coming here, all right? We're hanging out with us. We'll have T-shirts for the first 50, right? All right, so we'll do that, and we'll showcase some folks, too.
What's cool about it is you'll have multiple rescues to look at, lots of options. You learn from lots of different shelters here in the Ozarks.
Yeah, very cool. We'll be watching the forecast for that later in the week.
Yeah.
Today, I'm enjoying this fall weather.
Get that fall going.
Really feeling like September. A couple of showers to the south today, though, mostly cloudy and 77 degrees by dismissal. A couple of showers and storms again tomorrow. Temperature seasonal through Thursday, but then we warm up again late week.
All right, thanks for tuning in to Daybreak this morning. We're taking a live look at some clouds down in Branson. You can always check your news on ozarksfirst.com.